So assertive people, I meant to say aggressive. Aggressive people get what they want by taking advantage of others. Think about bullies. Think about people that insist that, they're rude to you, or they insist that you do it now, or they interrupt you, right? That's a form of aggression. Not a good way to go, especially if you're representing an employer like you guys are. Okay. So aggressive people get what they want by taking advantage of others. Assertive people get what they want by not taking advantage of others. All in favor say aye. And that's why it's in the middle of the spectrum. And then finally, passive people don't get what they want. So it's important that you move, if you're passive, that you move toward the center of this continuum so that you can get what you want more often. And it's important, if you're ever told you're an aggressive personality, that you dial it back a bit and move toward the middle so that you get what you want by not taking advantage of others. On any work team where there are evaluations and reports, and I don't know how somebody that lives in the Chatham-Kent area could report somebody who works for CK. I don't know how that's done. If they send an email and I don't know that anybody ever does. Maybe you're all great. But when that happens, they're almost always complaining that the person was too aggressive, sometimes too passive. The person didn't help me at all. But often I didn't like their attitude. They were pushy. They said they lost their temper with me. And so it's better to move to this place here. That's really the place to be. And here's the thing. When you're born, everybody, you're what John Locke, Locke, calls tabula rasa, right? You're like a blank slate. And you can be raised to be aggressive. You can be raised to be assertive, or you can be raised to be passive. You might have learned one of these tendencies at your last place of employment. You might have a home that's like this. I was raised in a home of 4 boys, 4 sons, and my mom and dad. And because there was a lot of testosterone in the home, we were raised in a very aggressive environment. Dinner table was an athletic event. And if there was, conversation at the table, you really had to Italians, right? You had to elbow your way into that conversation. So we learned to be this way. And through socialization later on in life, when I went to high school and college and got jobs, I learned I had to dial that back. I couldn't act with other people the way I acted with my brothers. Even though I didn't treat my brothers badly, I had to move this direction. So this is really, really important. And you have a chance to adjust every day of your life. So I thought it was worth mentioning today. So that's the third idea, is that assertiveness is the best way to go out of those 3 choices. The fourth cool idea is that everyone can use more self-esteem.